There's a lot of strange stuff going on in the world today. Some bad things. And if you use the term judgment, people look at you like you're crazy. Jon Stewart said, we're not living in end times, we're living in hard times. But what if we are living in end times? People say, you Christians, you think everything is a judgment. Sometimes natural disasters just happen. But you know, as I recall, it wasn't the Christians who were throwing virgins into volcanoes in order to have good crops, and who were sacrificing their children through the fire in order to have a good year. So the question we got to ask ourselves is, if some of these things are judgment, if there may be God revealing himself through the natural to tell us that things are messed up, we've got to ask what's messed up. Let me ask you a question. What is change you can believe in? Is it a fat guy like me waking up in the morning saying, I need to go on a diet. I need to lose this belly. But as soon as I'm looking at a menu somewhere, I'm completely avoiding the salad section. Maybe change is the lady with all the wrinkles and rings around her lips that starting to develop a really nasty cough and sounds a little hoarse. She decides maybe it's time to quit smoking. But she doesn't. Maybe change you can believe in is the busy father who says, you know what? My kids, they're getting older every day, and I'm not spending any time with them. I need to work less and spend more time with the family. But he don't. Maybe change you can believe in is the guy who's cheating on his spouse, and he says, you know what? One last tryst, and I'm done with this. So far I've gotten away with it, and this will be my last time. But it isn't. Maybe change you can believe in is the preacher who always talks about love and grace, and he beats his wife and he beats his kids, and he shows no tolerance to anyone on a personal level. I don't have a problem with Christians. What I have a problem with is people's inability to deal with judgment. You see, so many of us, we want to blame those higher up. Well, it's our president's fault, or it's this administration, or it's Congress that can't get their act together. But the truth is, there's nothing happening at the grassroots. It seems like today we've all become kind of apathetic hypocrites. We're all saying, oh, we want change, man. We want better lives. But none of us are really willing to give up anything to make that happen. And it's us who really has to change. And natural disasters, whether they're judgments from God or not, they do remind us of one thing. They remind us of the fact that life is short. And some of the things in life that we try to make important aren't really that important. Capitalism isn't really a necessity in life. And one of the things that we do so many times is we're driven by greed and by selfishness, and we need things like my own space and my own time, and I need a me day. And the truth is, we should spend our lives living for others and investing in others and putting everything that we can into our families and our friends, and even investing in ourselves, in how we live and the things that we do. You see, disasters remind us of the fact that we may not have tomorrow. And we keep putting things off to do tomorrow that we need to do today. If you need to change, don't wait until tomorrow. Because you're not promised tomorrow. None of us are. And whether you believe that some of the disasters and some of the things going on in the world today and some of the economic hardships are judgment or not, it should be a wake-up call to you to put first things first and prioritize your life.